I bought this camping hammock for less than $4. And I bought this powerful spring trap for less than $3. But what if I told you I bought this ultra powerful green laser for less than $2? Today we chop our camping and fishing budget down to size as we explore a huge haul from Temu. Let's get into it. Today is all about Temu. I won't waste your time telling you what this thing is. I know you know, otherwise you wouldn't be here. But today is all about survival, camping, floating, that kind of equipment. Something that you can take out this spring on the float trip with you. Okay, now I want to warn you. Temu has various prices for an item. This item can run anywhere from 87 cents to almost $2, depending on when you buy it, how much of a discount. And that's just the variance I've seen. It could be more. Let's get right into it with our first item, this $1.78 Slingshot. Let me tell you, this was my favorite item. $1.78. There's nothing else to say inside. So let's take this Slingshot outside. The Slingshot. I got these rocks right here. Got a box set up over there. Let's see how this thing works. For $1.78, you truly are shopping like a billionaire. Okay, the truth is I was so impressed by this $2 Slingshot that I bought two of them and modified the second one into a fishing slingshot, which you will see demonstrated at the end of this video. So stay with me for the fishing. And believe me, you can buy all the parts for that on Temu. I just happen to use my own reel. Okay, Slingshot, well worth it. Wait till the end of the video when I show you the fishing darts that go with the Slingshot. And some different rubber bands have a little string for like a bow almost. So we'll do that at the end of the video. I'm shopping like a billionaire. I'm shopping like a billionaire. Hey, I gotta ask you, any of you that have seen this commercial, have you ever seen a box like that? Have you ever gotten anything in a Temu box that looked like that? I guarantee they made that just for the commercial. Here's what I get my stuff in. Okay? Don't give me that box. All right, moving on. Next up, solar panel for charging your phone. This looked amazing. I figured for $5.98, I couldn't go wrong with a little. Now the nice thing is, it's got this LED, and when the sun is hitting it, it lights up for you. All right, let's get something plugged in. Okay, looks like we have a charge, so I'm gonna leave this out for a little while, see how long it takes to charge fully. I'm less than half right now. Okay, at first I was impressed. I plugged it in, the light was working, everything worked. It came on bling. It acted like it was charging. But I set it out there for 30 minutes and it only charged my phone from 32% to 33%. So 1 percentage point in 30 minutes of charging. So it's going to be a really slow thing. I'm not sure. It doesn't take up much space. So maybe I'll take it with me. I'm not sure. $6. At this point, I'm going to give it a not so good. It's not going to make the float trip. I think I'd do better just taking an extra battery pack for that much space. All right, moving on. We got another super product coming up next. This is exciting. This is a giant trap. Now, it's an animal trap. It looks bigger than this in the ad. If you look at the ad, it looks like it's a huge animal trap you're getting. This is always worrisome. I did already snap it on my hand, and it gave me a little bruise. I think it's okay. I used to actually do the trap trick. I could probably just do this. Maybe by the end of the video, you'll get to see. Let me just put my hand in there. Matter of fact, if you want to see me put my hand in there, boop this video right now, give it a like, and you never know. You never know what you're going to get. Let's use this little box right here. Just a tiny little box. Whoops. Wow. You can see the damage it did. So if you do have a rat problem, this would probably solve that problem. Okay, I paid $2.54 for this giant mouse trap. I like it. It's worth it. Thumbs up. These are 3 of the items that ended up looking much smaller in real life than the ad appeared. Although these magnets have come in handy, they're not that big. And these carabiners looked a lot larger. So as you can tell, you have to be careful about size. Okay, let's get into a couple of super bargains. This green laser pin, whatever you want to call it, it's rechargeable. All you do is unscrew the end, and it's got a USB connector. Plug that into the side of your computer or into a regular USB bank, and it will charge it up, and you have this laser pin. Let's wait till dark. $1.48. $1.48. How do they make a laser for $1.48? Something is not right. That's not right. All right, let's get into another great value, and that is this camping hammock. This thing, check it out. Several different colors. It's about $16.50 if you buy it for its regular retail price. I did one of the deals where you spin the wheel and it gives you 90% off or whatever, and you get to pick an item, then you have to buy 3 or 4 more items. That's why I end up with the carabiners and the little pill box and the magnets, because I have to buy the extra items. But this was $3.40. It comes with straps. There's no buckles or anything. Matter of fact, let's take this outside and check it out right now. Right, and here you have it. So I'm going to get this hung up real quick. Okay, don't get too excited about the straps. There's no buckles or anything. I literally had to just tie them around the trees, but it is something to get you started. I tell you what, so far, I'm pretty impressed with it. Let's hop inside. All right, come on inside with me. Now, I tell you what, this summer, you can definitely expect me to take this with me on some of those float trips. This is cool. I'd say for the price, this is a steal. Okay, what I've done now is I've flipped all the net over to the side here, made more of a traditional hammock. This is nice out here. I tell you what, I don't want to go back inside. Can't wait for spring. All right, there you are, and this is it. You see, that's what those extra tie lines are for. It's got the loops that keeps the net right off your face. You think you could sleep in that?
Oh yeah, it's very relaxing.
Let's talk about the disappointing items. That's right. I told you that the solar panel was a little disappointing, but this thing, I think, is my biggest disappointment. It's a ferro rod, and the ferro rod's fine. It actually, I got a fire started with it. It's tiny. It makes you think it's bigger from the picture like the others. As you can tell, it's absolutely tiny. But the little blade they give you to do the sparking is is just loosely connected. It's not even connected. It was supposed to screw in here or something. Completely cheap. There's no way that this would be so tedious to to try and use. It's got a whistle, and the whistle works about as well as you would expect. It says it has a bottle opener. Look at that. That's the bottle opener. I'm going to try to open this bottle with this. This is not, all right, it did open it, but for over $5, no good. I think you go with the 87 cents, you get yourself a real bottle opener. Good. This was no good. This was pretty good. This is real good. Okay, this was one of my splurges. This was $18.98. $19 for an axe. I know, believe me, I could do better. It is sharp. What I loved about it was the weight when you throw it. So in just a minute, we're going to take this outside and throw it. But first, I want to show you what comes inside. You get this little snap on the bottom. The handle is plastic. It's lightweight. That's just it. There's not a lot of torque. It's got a little hammer head on this end. But when you reach inside, there is can't miss. Okay, this thing just won me over. Okay, it cost me $1.09 for the spoon fork 10-in-1 tool. It cost me $1.98 for 5 replacement slingshot bands. And it cost me $1.98 for this knockoff Whopper Plopper lure. Speaking of fishing, Temu introduced me to slingshot fishing. So I ended up purchasing 2 sets of the darts and some of the specially constructed bands. And I modified one of those $2 slingshots into a fishing slingshot with my own Zebco reel. Okay, all I've done is attach a Zebco 33 reel with zip ties to the side of the slingshot, attach the dart to the end of the fishing line, and switch out the rubber band for the specialty rubber band. With this guy, and you guys tell me if you think it would penetrate the water fast enough to catch a fish. Through there. I noticed is when it hit the water, it gives a little curve, so I'm going to try to film that for you. Looks like I may have got stuck on something down there. Shot it a little too. Oh, I think I got it. So there you have it. Zebco reel attached right to the side of a $1.78 slingshot. And then fishing darts. Okay, I didn't expect many fish to be hanging around the shore, so let's try some target practice. I started off fairly close, but ended up backing way off. This thing is powerful. I tried to figure out if this was even legal. As far as I could tell, hunting with a slingshot is legal in Missouri. Let me know in the comments if this is something you would ever try. I'll catch you clowns on the rebound.
A hunting weapon.
Hey friends, check out this video next. Go ahead, click it. No, go on, click it. It won't hurt a thing. Just give it a little click, click. Good, click it, yeah.